So just talk about what that means to get the season started off right like that.
I love that our team is buying into the process, that they were ready to go. We feel like there's a lot of potential, but I think to start the game or the season off with that kind of win was great.
So take us through the game. You got behind 3-0 and then started to chip away a little bit, and then the big home run. What was your thought process through the game?
At the beginning of the game, I think the speed of not playing for a while, the speed of the game, caught us off guard a little bit, and that's it was a credit to our team to make that adjustment. But Kylie Colvin, KK as we call her, KK, trusted her pitches, and her team just kept scratching out key outs for her, and until we could get our legs underneath us, and then the 3-run home run was fantastic.
What was KK doing to be able to keep them off balance like she did?
She had really good presence out there. She worked ahead of hitters. She kept moving the ball, just spinning the ball, and she got the ground ball outs, and pretty much that's what she does.
And what was the thought process late? KK was doing really well, and then late you went to McCauley to close out the game. What was the thought process behind that one?
Just at that point, the umpire strike zone had changed just a little bit, and KK had done such a great job and was effective, and the change, just a change of pace, just something to do different. So Collie has that effective couple of pitches that just were great.
And obviously it's a big win to start the season. What does that mean for you to be able to start the season with a big win over BYU?
Well, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, and the things that we focus on are the process. And honestly, today it's exciting and it's fun to get off to that kind of a start, but as we talked about, it's not the finish line. It's the beginning, and it's buying into the process and really competing against yourself, the game, and the ball. And I think at first we fell behind because we were behind in the pace of the game. And so we're excited that the outcome turned out that way, but it's all about getting better. And I think that's what we have to focus on.
So how do you keep your team, who just won one of the bigger games in the history of the program, the short history of the program, how do you keep your team grounded and keep them going for the next 4 games in this tournament and the process that is the next 55 games?
Is teaching them that understanding of that it's really win the game that we're in, win the pitch that we're in, a mentality of one pitch warrior, and stay level-headed, and to play with that fire and that consistency all the time, whether up 3-0 or down 3-0, it's still process, and it doesn't mean a thing. Short-term memory, that's the key.
So going forward, what did you see that you want to improve on?
Get off to a little better start offensively. I think a key to the game was that we had loaded the bases, and timely hitting there. Pitch selection at that point, I think it would have been a difference maker to score a couple of runs early. So we need to be better about that. We need to score more runs. So I think our pitchers did a great job, and they will need to continue to do that, and we're going to play good defense behind them.
Great, Coach. Thanks. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.